Well, good day, tubes. How's she hanging? Pretty good here. Oh, we got sapsicles. I don't know if I can see. Sapsicles, those are like the best things ever. If you can ever get an icicle off of a maple tree, especially sugar maple like this one, because the stuff's, most of the water's evaporated. Oh, one just fell! Holy crap, it hasn't hit the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the best thing ever. Look, you can tell it's all cloudy and stuff. And I'm gonna eat it. Ready? Here we go. Oh yeah. As weird as it is, it's really cold. It's very sweet. Oh, that's cold. But anyways, how's she hanging? We got a beauty day out here today. Oh, that's just too cold, sorry. Whew. We got a beauty day, sunny day out here today, finally. Everything's gonna be all muddy and messy, and the next while it's still hard now for now, but it's gonna get mushy. So anyways, we're gonna continue working on our sweeper cleanup part there, maintenance thing. And I got some big news. We got a new guy starting. He starts today. He's gonna be here soon, and gonna introduce you to him. New guy. Alright, this doesn't have to be perfectly clean. Like, you know, as if clean enough to paint. It's just got to be the grime off it, right? So, just gonna throw some degreasing brake cleaner to it. Maybe a towel or something down there to soak up some of the goo. Just try to get some of the grime off, right? And it's only got one grease fitting on this thing, which is seems kind of odd to me. But normally I'll just go with my big tub of grease. Give her a cleaning that way, or greasing that way, sorry. But inside here really doesn't make a huge difference. Give her another wash. If it wouldn't hurt so much, I'd like to have a bath and brake cleaner. Can you imagine? Oh. No, that would probably really be a bad idea. Brake cleaning bath. I'll just try to get the worst of her here. I'm not gonna go super crazy because, you know, it won't take long to get all grimy again. But it's not really rusty, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And there's a grease fitting here I should probably do while I got her all apart. I'm going to do one more clean here. And we'll say that's good. And then I got to do bracket. We'll take that into the bench though. And the new guy should be here soon. He's going to start at 10 today. So about 20 to 10 now. So yeah, new guy. Can't believe that, eh? Yeah, I guess that's mostly all pretty good there. Okay, let's take this bracket. Here, we'll give it a good cleaning too. Alright, so the new guy's here. He wants to say hi to everybody. His name's actually, funny enough, the same as my name, which is gonna be alright, I guess, but a little different. So, say hi, Bill. How's it going? Pretty good. How are you? Trick ya! No, I don't have a new guy. New guy, 10 years younger. Looks kind of funny, doesn't it? Yeah, I know. I went crazy with the razor thingy last night, and I'm like, let's just keep going. And off she went. So, yeah, that's the new guy. Sorry if I tricked you. Thinking that we actually had a new guy. No, it's just me. Tricked you. I'll never have a new guy here. It'll never happen. Anyways. Tricked you again. So, this thing's pretty grimy here. You guys hate me now, don't you? Thought I had a new guy, freeze all the meat, and I just pulled some wool. Now this thing I should actually probably just get right in the parts cleaner, but try to get as much of her. I'm gonna just grab my little garbage can here. Trick you. Garbage can. Get rid of some of the real thick, grimy stuff here. Ugh. See, at least you can see I grease everything real good, which I do. And we'll get our big tub of greasy stuff out. But you can just kind of see all the crap and the sand and the, most of the sweeping I do with this, I don't get that stuff, right? It's whenever I head out to the road there where they've spread all this crap all over the place, that's where I get her from. So it kind of sucks. I kind of wish they wouldn't even actually spread the crap all over our road, because then I got to clean it all up in the spring too. And technically speaking, I wouldn't have to do this kind of stuff here at all if, they didn't spread that stuff there. So get her nice and clean. New guy. I think that was funny. Totally got you guys, didn't I? Totally. A little more yet. But we're getting there. It's actually funny that whatever they use to adhere this paper together for these towels, if you use them with this brake cleaner for too long, it actually will start to make the towel fall apart. It just deteriorates the adhesion. And what I'm going to do is grab my grease gun and just put some grease through this grease fitting here. Maybe that's good, just a little bit. That just pushes some of the old possibly contaminated the crap out. Okay, that's not too bad, but just on the inside I'm going to give her one towel. Cleaning. Still a bit of crap coming off. It's not too bad though. Okay, that's about as clean as I think we're going to get her. Okay, I also got to clean up those little nuts, bolts. So these are supposed to roll. They're still rolling, so that's good, but they do need cleaned. These probably could have just gone into a vat of stuff, but It doesn't look like they've been rolling too well. Some flat spots on them here and there. But they don't really go that far, so not superly majorly too concerned about these little parts. They've been definitely sitting stationary. You can see the little flat marks on them. Gloves all slippery too. These are going to need a wire brushing, but I'll get the worst of it off here, I guess. These are like a little pinch nut or something, I think they call them. They have a, well, I can't really show you because they're all covered in crap. They have the top thread is like mushed, and it's basically like a lock nut. That's probably good enough. I'll do some more with the brushes, but you can see they pinch the top thread in there, so when you tighten it on, it gets tight over that thread. And I'll get some air maybe going on these, and a wire brush will clean them up. Alright, I think we're pretty good. Man, they sure put a, I can get that on there, hard bolt in there for those things. I think those are grade 8 bolts. So, yes, we're not looking too bad here. We'll put those all back on. They should, I'm sure they'll get some grease when we put her back together here. I could, though, right now get the bucket. The bucket of grease. Bucket of grease. And I'm already greasy. And we'll just throw a little bit on these things, because they are supposed to slide. Okay. It's funny wiping off my hands and I've got gloves on. I'm just trying to get them clean as I can again here for putting the grease on this stuff. So I guess right now we could let's just move these over here to the way. Pull this feller back in here. We'll grease this thing, I guess, in here. Good thick bearing grease. But yeah, they only give you the that's probably lots. The one grease fitting on the top, and I think that's kind of useless. It should have probably, well, it's big enough. It should have one. It should have 3 more, you know, around the perimeter of it. Okay, that's pretty greasy. Glad I got gloves on. So we'll take this and over to the machine here again, and we'll grease the other part too, and then we'll slap them back together. Keep one hand for the camera. Okay, so while I'm this close to, I'm going to grease this U-joint. They don't take very much. That's good, just till they start puking. And let's throw her back together. Alright, so if you see the camera bouncing, you're on the same piece of plywood that I'm on here, so that'd be why. Okay, so that's good. Like I say, I don't know what to say about that gearbox in there, but Doesn't have a level checker, and you probably have to take the whole thing right out. It's probably a, maybe it's a sealed unit or something, I don't know. So liberally slap on a bunch, especially down below on the bottom side here, because it doesn't have grease down there. So on a regular basis, it's just, it would just kind of go out and then squeeze out. So it's kind of silly that they don't put extra fittings on. You know, I guess I could, now that I got it all greasy. Maybe I'll have to remember that for next time. But I do this every couple of few years, so it's usually not too bad. Just a little more around the bottom. That's probably lots. And then some people will be saying, whoa, you're sure wasting a lot of grease. Well, I'm going to tell you one thing. Grease is a lot cheaper than parts. So when you're doing something like this, give her lots of grease in. Okay, that is good. I got a little extra there, maybe we'll take out, but overall I think we're looking pretty good. Feels like it's going to move a little nicer now, so I don't know what to do. I gotta get these things back in here. Nut. And I probably should put some grease in behind that. Lots of grease. Grease is good. This one, it's just got the shroud here, it doesn't actually have an extra longer things, so you can only put so much behind that one. Grease is cheap, parts aren't. Okay, I'm gonna go take these gloves off because I think I can just tighten that up now. And clean, mostly. So we'll get in here and crank these on. Get on here. Oh, come on. I really don't want to put the ratchet end in my wrench in here because I really don't want to get it all coated in grease, so I'm just using the end that's a little bit easier to wipe off, you know what I mean? I think I got it going the wrong way. Yeah, I'm trying to use the one that's going to wipe off easier. There. I don't think you want those things wicked super tight. You want them to be able to move a little bit. Although they don't move that far, but yeah, I'm trying to wipe all the greasy stuff out of the gear ratchet end of the wrench here would kind of suck. So we'll just do her the slow way. Same thing with a socket. That's good. All right, there we go. Now this thing too, I gotta readjust it when we get her hooked back on. Oh, that was another job I wanted to do today too. Some more grease and cleaning work. But I got to get it up in the air a little bit. These the wheels kind of weren't taking grease too well before, so I might want to do them too. I got to figure out how to get that up in the air though. Actually, I think I know what was going wrong before it was cold out when I was trying to do them. So we'll see. This goes over here. These are supposed to be like a caster. Yeah, it's not great. I got her on pressure volume. If I turn it to pressure, well, I didn't like that. It should take grease a lot easier than that, so I kind of probably need to clean those too. Same deal, they get coated in the road crap in here, although they're spinning pretty good yet. Well, I don't know, maybe I'll just drive on for now. There's grease coming out, so maybe I'll just keep pumping. That's probably not too bad. Oh, that was a big gob. Here, leaf, take that. There, leaves are good. They take grease for you. This one over here. Now this one's taking it somewhat better, so I think not too bad. Now these also have a grease fitting on the wheel too. Where the heck are they? And this one's got one here. It's pretty good. This one must be on this side. Yeah, I just missed it. Holy crap. So normally I would check that. Oh, sure, just went out of grease too. That's good, I got her finished. Normally I would check the chain on this thing too, but it hasn't really been making any rattling noise, and to get it off really sucks. There's a lot of bolts that need to come off, and I will probably do that after I'm done in the spring with it. It would be kind of nice to check the lube. It's got some oil on it. Maybe we'll get it hooked to the tractor and then just pop this cover off, or I could get it up in the air maybe here. Or we put something under it, and then we'll check and see how that chain's looking under this cover. So I jacked her up on her side, just kind of holding her. It sort of found a little bit of a balance there. I found the filler hole for the gearbox way the frick back in under here. I just feel like a little screw there. How the heck you're supposed to get that? I guess you take it out. I don't know. You'd have to unbolt it, I guess, and disconnect the shafts that would be seized right on. I don't know how you'd get that even out now. That's kind of silly. Yeah, so hopefully it's good, because I'm not going to do anything with it. But anyways, we're going to work on this gearbox here. Hopefully I can get you guys up here somewhat high enough. Got a long way to go up yet, and that's about it. So, we'll get these right in and pop this gearbox off. I've got a air ratchet here with a 10mm wrench, or socket, sorry. That just works. Sure, if she's going to go back together upright like this. It might not, I don't know, because I'm pretty sure there's a, if I remember right, there's an adjuster thing in here that is all attached to the same cover, and it's a real pain in the rear end because you got to get it, it's right here, I think. You got to get this pin lined up and stuff, and from what I can remember, I have to, oh, no, we're good. So, yeah, that actually comes off better. The way that did, because it's not falling out and getting pulled down by gravity. So, geez, yeah, I might have just figured out a trick. But the chain's looking pretty kind of dryish. I don't know. It's not super dry, but it's getting to that point where it's getting kind of nasty. So I bet you there is a master link right there. Okay, so I might even take this off and soak it in some stuff for a while. And that's actually good. It's right at the split there. It'd be nicer if it was down here, but I'm gonna maybe take that off, soak it in some stuff for a while, get it kind of cleaned off a bit, and then we'll re-lube it up. So let me get some tools. All right, let's just see. Now I don't think I've done this job, the chain here anyway, since we rebuilt this thing. The sweeper brushes and stuff. So I think it's probably due. Get the master off, we'll clean all it up too. Drop that out of there, hopefully enough to get it loose. Oh no. You're not joking me, are ya? Okay, so this is the tricky thing here. It's got this guide that we have to drag it through here. It's not too bad, really. Oh, there. Now I'm going to check the wear. I'll show you how to check wear on a chain. This one doesn't look too bad yet. So if you want to check the wear on a chain, you got to get her stiff. Go like that with it. If it bends like around a lot more, then all the links, you can go that way too. All the links, you know, between each chain it's getting kind of wore out. This one's still pretty good. We'll do a comparison. I think I got some new chain, and we'll do a little comparison with the bend test. We'll do that on the bench, so I'll show you here. Now look at me. Where's my glove now? Okay, I got a new box chain here in stock, just for this sort of occasion. So I think this was a new box. Looks kind of newish. So this counter's really not clean enough to do this, but I can find the end of our chain here somewhere. Where the heck's the end? That's a lot of chain. Seriously, there's no end? There's got to be an end to it somewhere. That's seriously one whole thing of chain? Holy crap, I think it is. It is too. One whole length. There you go. Great big mother chain. But anyways, let's do how would they do that? Usually it's got an end, so now you have to break an end to... Holy cow. Anyways, let's get you in the shot here. Hang on. Okay, that big bundle of stuff in that box did have a master link. I just was looking at the wrong side. They all look the same on the one side, but the other side I flipped over and I'm like, oh, it's got a master link. Okay, that makes sense now. So this one on the top is our old one. That's our old chain. Okay, this one, of course, is the brand new one out of the box. And that's how much flex I'm getting out of the brand new one. So you can see the difference between the two there, right? So let's just get you down here maybe a little closer. I've seen chains a lot worse than that. I've seen them almost, well, not quite, but come to like almost a U shape. You know, they almost come right around and they're still running. but they'll get sloppy. But this is how much I can bend this new one, and this one here's got like snake-like reflexes. So another thing that'll happen too is between the links. So between the links get really wore out too, you know. All the pins, all the little rollers here, you know, pin roller, pin roller, pin roller, they all get wore out eventually. So this chain probably should be replaced, but I'll probably I'll keep going with it until maybe we do the brushes, and I'll just do it then or something. That's when I did this one last. So but just to show you that play again. This one that doesn't have anything, it's just kind of folding up on itself, right? So I can do it closer here. It's super tight, but these ones, this whole chain is actually not too bad yet. So we'll drive on with it for now. I'm gonna put it in a vat of something just to soak it in, and then we'll clean it all off, and then I'll grease it all up again with something else. So that'll get the grime off it, because right now it's where's a clean spot? It's pretty grimy, so we'll get her soaking in something, some super cleaner or something that'll dissolve it really good. I just have to find a little bit of a bucket for it to all fit in, and yeah, we're good. Well, the old parts washer's pretty old. I don't know if there's even any stuff left in it. But I guess we'll try to fire it up here and see if we can get some juice flowing, and then I'm just going to use my oil fill bucket. I don't think that's going to hurt anything for future. Fill that in, and then I can get in there and shake it around a bit, you know, shake it. So there's a little switch on this corner over here. Oh, geez, she's going. That's pretty good. Okay. So I haven't used this in like 5 years. So we'll just get this fill in. Get her chain. And this is actually degreasing stuff in here. That's what it's meant for. So put them in there. We'll just, oh geez, it looks like I'm running out already though. So yeah, it's there's not much left in that container down below. I kind of figured. I'll have to look at that after. Maybe I could do it now, maybe, because this is empty. So that's the end of that. We'll let that drip a minute there, and just enough to cover. But holy cow, that was a whole, I think, 5-gallon pail of stuff I had in there. So it's just slowly evaporated. Out she goes. But I can't believe there's still a little bit. Unless there's something wrong with the pump, I don't know. Let's maybe back these up a little bit, and we'll pull the top off here. Alright, let's just put this up a bit. And pull this out, put it on the counter for now. Can't believe there was still a little bit in there. That's good. And I'm trying to remember now how all this worked. Plugger here, and this is going to be a pain here. Hang on. Okay, so this you just kind of pull it out like a kitchen sink sort of thing, if I remember right. Oh, there is still some in the bottom of the bucket. Just maybe it was a bit too low. If it was up on a piece of something down below there, it might be alright. Stay. You're gonna stay? I want to show you down inside here. So they had this stuff comes in a metal pail, but if I remember right, the metal pail rotted out that was in here, and the stuff all leaked all over the floor. So I got this huge plastic pail, and so far I think it's okay. It's been good. So, but I need to get something, I guess, underneath that just to bring it up a bit, because it looks like there's still quite a bit down there, but I guess it was too low. There's still, like, you know, about this much in the bottom of that pail. So I'll see if I can get something underneath it, maybe bring it up a little bit. Yeah, that might be a little better. That's got her up a few more inches. 3 maybe, so hopefully it's not too deep and it hits the bottom. But that's kind of the idea. You don't want it sucking the sludge up, right? But didn't look like too much sludge yet, so we'll give her a shot here. We'll put this the sink back in. Unless I can do this, maybe. There we go. Don't move it. It might fall off. Might fall off of that thing. Okay, so let's try her again now and see. Hopefully it doesn't suck a bunch of sludge up with it. Get our electrical hose here. Oh crap. I'll plug somewhere here. There it is. Yeah, I don't use this thing too often, so. Okay, contact. Everything's draining back to where it should be draining back to. I think we might be all right. I don't need any more stuff. I think that's enough for that chain, but should probably maybe just drain this out though and see how much more we get. I'll let that chain soak a couple hours. Maybe I'll go grab a bite to eat or something. It's not sucking brown crap, so it's coming up pretty clear still, so I think we might be bang on there. It's got to run out soon though. Let's put a lot more into there now. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty good. I'll where'd the switch go? I'll let her sit there and soak a couple hours maybe, and then we'll take her out and give her some air and you know, blast the crap back out of it, and then put her back on and grease her up. I got somewhere in my cabinet of fun here, I've got somewhere, I've got actually, ooh, yes, I do have Kubota glass cleaner. Doesn't work on the John Deere, so don't use it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding you. Oh, I did have some more WD-40. I thought I was almost in. I got a lot of spray crap in here, and you know what? These are probably no good now. I'll look through these because they're probably taking up room. That, you know, these are for ABS cement, stuff like that. They do only last so long. 3-in-1 grease, no. Super grease, no. I think maybe this stuff I was using. Chain lube. Alright, I've had this going an hour or so anyways. Just going cycling the stuff. See if I can hook them here. Ooh, missed him. There. How's he looking? It's not too bad. Still got a bit of grime on him, but I think it'll kind of do. And we'll just pour this all really slowly. See what kind of grime we got in the bottom. Our little bucket. I changed buckets. Yeah, there's a little bit of grime down in there. That's good. Okay, I'll let this hook him here again. Come on. Like sneak. I'll let them maybe drip dry here for a little bit. And then we'll put them on a piece of towel stuff over there. Alrighty, let's get this thing all cleaned out of here. Need my air gun, hang on. Okay. Oh, now I'm attached. Okay. So this I'm just going to give a little bit of see the stuff blowing out of it. One side, pretty good. Now, just to eliminate that stuff, I'm going to also spray on a bit of, well, maybe not out of this can. Just a little bit of brake cleaner, and it'll dissolve the solvent stuff and get me right back to the nice bare metal, except I ran out of stuff. Got more here. Okay, so now we got to get rid of this stuff. Ooh, geez. Just gonna wipe the table here. And put a couple new towels down. Technically, when we think about this, this will probably make the chain bend even more. Because we got rid of all the grime that was holding it out. Okay, that's pretty good. So let's see here, how much more bend do we got now? There's a little more. I don't think a whole lot though. But Alright. We're good. So I'm not going to spray it here. I'll wait until I get it back on because it's super nice and dry and clean right now. So let's go back out there and we'll stick her back together. So we probably should clean all the sprockets and stuff too, but I'm not going to really do a whole lot, I don't think, with it. Maybe just this in here to get rid of some of the internal grime, we'll say. That's actually a plastic thingy in there. Same with the adjuster here is like a plastic, kind of rides on that. And it looks like it's got a bit of wear to it, but I replaced this once. I think I replaced this thing last time. But that's pretty good. Like I say, probably should be changing the or cleaning the sprockets and stuff, but I'm not going to worry about her too much, I don't think. Now, this is the fun part. Trying to get this thing going through here again. Oh, it wasn't too bad. Okay, and I'd like to see the I like to actually see the connection on the sprocket here, but right in the center here maybe would be better, or actually, well, anywhere around here would probably be alright. Okay. So we need, let's give this a little cleaning up here. It's looking all pretty good still, so. Although, yeah, I think we're all right. This one pin's a little loose. Yeah, see, it just pushed out. It's not coming out the other way, so once we get her together, it should be all right. Okay, so then we need a little link dewey. Come on. I've never had one of these come loose before on me. It's a first. It's being a pain now, of course. There. Okay, now the fun part. Trying to get the little clip back together here. Try to wipe her off just a bit, maybe. These things kind of go on halfway and then you just kind of snap them on. They're usually not too bad. So there's halfway. And you can try to get your pliers in there. Oh, come on. I really don't like using gloves because I can't feel anything. Bang! Okay. Well, that is good. So now we need some spray. Sometimes I have this thing actually running when I'm spraying it, but I think I'm just going to spray it in place here. And our little adjuster guy just goes in here. Kind of thing. That might be hard getting that back together up like this again. I don't know yet. It's got to sit right in there like that. Let me grab some spray. Okay, we'll try to get both sides here. Fairly good. chain thing here. This stuff seems like it's thin. I'm shaking it, but it's weird, this stuff. It does actually thicken up after a while. So after it spins around for a while, it should be thick. That should be enough. Once I get her going again here, I've actually got a spot where I can stick the straw down and start loading her. But I don't know if this is going to go together the way I'd like to. It might not grab this pin the way I want it to here. I'll give her a shot here, but can't really see in there. Let me just grab my light and just see if it's lined up on the chain. Just can't tell. Well, now I went and messed it up. But I think we're good. Holy crap. Might have to readjust her afterwards, but it looks good to me. We'll get the bolts into her. Uh-oh. Well, it doesn't seem like it's in the right spot there, though. It seems like it's not in the right spot yet. Oh, I know what happened. I didn't get the cover on the right spot. Oh, for cornflakes. Not fun, boys. It's not fun. I think it might be easier when it's on the ground, though. Seriously, just had my screwdriver. I'm pretty sure what I do with it. Well, that's weird. Holy, a bit of a struggle, but I think I finally got her. I think we're good. Let me just double check. Yeah, it looks like it's all lined up, and I think we're good. Holy, it's just gotta fit in a one perfect spot, right? So we'll just put all our bolts back on. And we'll crank them down with our air ratchet. hopefully it'll stay the same tension that it was, because it was pretty good. It wasn't rattling or anything before. Tighten it more after. Sweet thing about air ratchets is you can use them like a ratchet too. If you don't have enough air, they click like a ratchet. There we go. Alrighty, I think we're good. We can move all this stuff. And let's give her a little spin here, maybe. Seems okay, but it's funny, I got some loose wire or loose things here. Like they compressed more or something, I don't know. It was about due for a change, so I wonder if I should have a look at these. Wheels too, or just maybe just drive. I think they'll be alright. They seem to take some grease, so maybe when we do the rest of the service to this later on here, we'll do that too. But I guess we'll put her down and hook her back on and put her away. Should be good. I will probably run it up and then squirt in some more oil as it's running. Hey, this whole thing's loose too. What the heck? Oh well, I guess better loosen the seizure up. Oops. Forgot those. There we go. Holy cow. I think we're gonna be good. Alright, let's see how much of a nuisance this is gonna be. Fucking this up now. some of this spray, or I got some better stuff maybe here. I'll have to just try her and adjust her if I have to. But I think that should do her. Let's see what she does now when she goes up and down. We'll try pivoting too, see if that's any better. Pretty stuck before. This way. And I won't know until I drive it a bit, but I'll go take her for a little spin, see if she's alright. Well, it seems to be working pretty good. I'm going to show you how it's working better now when I turn left and right. So normally when you're sweeping, I normally sweep off that way, so you know she's down level there, right? Now if you happen to pick her up, you can see how high that side goes. Now it's got to try to find its level again, so it was coming down like this and like staying there. But now she levels right out, and that's what's moving on that collar we cleaned out. That's leveling up again, so I got a little bit of sweeping up the front here. It's probably a little early in the year to do it, but the wind's coming this way, so we'll start from the outside and work our way in. The wind will take the dust. It's pretty dusty right now, so I'll just do some sweeping here for you, and we'll do some of this crappy old frickin' stuff they spread down on the road here. Good wind right now, so it'll blow the dust. This stuff is so frickin' dusty. Oh man. Come in with their sweeper machines, they can suck it up again. Now let's see what we do on the curb. Oh yeah. What a mess. Oh yeah, what a mess. Well, the dust isn't moving too fast down here. the new guy. Tricked you on that, didn't I? Anyways, I just thought it'd be funny. Me and the new guy, I'm gonna head home, or we're gonna head home, and I got a dinner thing to go to tonight, so I got to get this rocking for you guys and stuff, and get going to that and clean up and get going to that. So, but anyways, that's it for this week, I guess. Next week I got funerals coming out of my wazoo, by the sounds of things. I've already got 2, so you may not hear from me a whole pile next week. It's hard to say though, you never know what and when we're doing what. So, but anywho, Farm Sim Saturday is ready for tomorrow. Do believe, think so, and hopefully you enjoy that. I don't know for Sunday what we're going to be doing yet. If maybe anything, I don't know. We'll figure something out. I'll maybe surprise you or something with something. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, have a good night and a good weekend. We'll catch you. Ooh. I can't say when. I can't say when. I don't know. It'll be next week sometime, but Monday I got to dig one for Tuesday. Tuesday I got a funeral. Wednesday I got to do a baby. Unfortunately, it's part of my job. It sucks, but it's part of my job. And so, geez, you might not hear from me till Thursday, unless I just do a little iPhone thing or something. But we'll catch you next week. But anyways, till then, have a good weekend, and we'll catch you next week sometime.